Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Muy buena gente, bienvenidos al canal, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo de The Witcher 3, episodio número 31. Hoy haremos una de las últimas misiones, creo que nos quedan por terminar. Uy, se me ha caído. Ay, da igual. Nos quedan dos misiones, una hablar con Priscila, que para quien no sepa quién es la chica que cantó en el escenario, que por cierto tenéis su episodio, o sea, su misión, porque es la segunda misión con Priscila. La primera misión ya la tenéis ya en mi canal de YouTube, que lo tenéis justito abajo aquí, bajáis para abajo y está canal de YouTube, ¿vale? Y hoy vamos a hablar con ella porque nos vimos con Dudu, ¿vale? En el flashback ese que tuvimos con el hijo este, ¿cómo se llama? El bastardo hijo. Cuando nos contó su historia vimos que estaba con Dudu, y Dudu estuvo con Jaskier y estuvo con Ciri. Entonces vamos a preguntarle vamos a contarle a Priscila que hemos visto a Dudu, como se llame, y que él seguramente nos podría ayudar a encontrar a Jaskier. Entonces vamos a hablar con esta muchacha. Vamos a hablar con la muchacha. Te está muriendo, Socorro, ¿a quien que le ayude? Vale, tengo que bajar aquí porque... ¡Hostia! Ya le he liado. Ah, vale, no. Vale. Vale. ¿Esto está aquí? Vale, tenemos que ir hasta el norte. Hasta el norte. Mira, nos viene justo aquí. Si es que está aquí al lado más. Bueno, viene de locos. De locos. Nos viene espectacular. Así que vamos para allá, ¿vale? Esto no lo puedo poner yo. No, parece ser que no. Vale, nada. Esto está todo bien. Vale, todo guay. Vámonos a hablar con esta muchacha. No sé por qué me pauneo detrás del bot. Vamos a hablar con esta. Paso divirtiendo. No tenemos ya esto conocido. Está arriba, ¿no? Sí. Esta habitación no es esto. Ah, aquí está Priscila. Hola, Priscila. Nuestra mía.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion moved to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom. In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else.
Mi astuto, la verdad.
But this time he hasn't returned.
Known Dudu long?
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assumed Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How do you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer.
No. He simply spoke about something other than himself.
Ah, sí, pues buena. Sí, es una manera buena de
We need to convince
descubrirle la
Dudu to
verdad.
reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts.
Dandelion? Irina Renard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings.
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxton's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help,
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Dudu and the mummers, how'd they meet?
That was my doing. Some opening night. Maxim lay comatose in his wardrobe, drunk as an otter. I thought of Dudu. Hard to imagine a better actor than a Doppler.
And Dudu revealed himself to them just like that?
I didn't think it wise to tell anyone. But Dudu and Irina took to each other completely and right away. He fell so hopelessly in love with the theatre.
That he started performing with you?
Yeah. Now Irina feels terribly guilty. They let him put himself in danger. She can't forgive herself.
Vaya.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
Not sure I'm cut out.
Una obra,
to write a
bueno,
play.
¿no he escrito yo una obra en mi vida?
You're better off doing this on
Voy a
your
tener que
own.
escribir la base de la risa.
It's sure to go quicker if you help me. You'll see, we'll have a grand time together.
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping.
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
Yo... La verdad que no, me estoy enterando un poco. O sea, ¿quieres mezclar un drama?
You'll need to pick it up as we go along. There's no time to explain everything to you.
Ah, vale.
Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povus. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit, and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his daughter. No, better, his beloved. What do you think?
Bueno, aunque es que necesito otra cosa. En plan, tiene que ser
Seems a bit.
Too fresh?
que pidamos ayuda y que diga un sitio en plan. Tienes que reunirte aquí, ¿sabes? Para que él sepa dónde ir, ¿no? Más o menos.
Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Palvera. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
we need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or the Witcher's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
El primero. El segundo es muy largo. No me lo aprendería.
The Doppler's Salvation. It's shorter, catchier.
Vaya tú, más corto.
Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A Witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
Un drama, yo quiero drama. Un drama es lo suyo.
You're right. A drama'd be better.
Un pedazo de drama que flipe.
I must get to work. While you must pick a corner. Sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh, just keep quiet. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
You wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
Ok.
Vile strumpet tried to beguile my man.
Vamos a ver este. A ver. Madame Irina. ¿Aquí? Hora de teatro. Medidor de entrada. Es que no puedo entrar sin entrada. Vale, 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 vale. ¿Qué tenéis ahí? Te robo, Tía, me ha pillado.
This where Madame Irina's troupe performs.
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing. Process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Que sí, ticket. Te compro un ticket.
Yeah, one.
Here.
Me interesa con el ticket.
Just stay out of sight, eh? Awful bashful, these mamas in rehearsal.
Ok, venga. Ya tengo el ticket. Irina, no. Esta es limpiada. Esta Irina. A ver, Irina, ¿qué me cuenta?
Can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about Dudu.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre. We'll be undisturbed there.
Ok, donde usted plazca, Bueno,
How can I help?
bonito camerino, la verdad, muy colorido.
Dandelion's in trouble.
That much I guessed, though I am curious how serious it is. Did he seduce a powerful man's wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about the priests of the eternal fire?
Worse. Lots. I'm gonna try to help him. Gotta contact Dudu first.
But he's disappeared as well.
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding, but I need your help. Can I count on you?
Naturally, but what can we possibly do?
I want to stage a play. Something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection.
Los acomodadores, bueno, y seguridad para esta obra de
Would you
teatro.
mind tending to these matters?
Seguridad.
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing.
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks.
Coño, ladrillo.
Alright,
Cojones con Novigrad.
appropriate.
Try the dogs, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
Bueno, venga.
How can I help you spread the word about the
En los
premiere?
muelles.
Well,
Habrá
we'd
gente
like all
buscando
the city
trabajo,
to
¿no?
hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the puffins.
Who are the puffins?
Street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hose.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us.
Ok, pues venga. Vamos al lío. Tenemos que contratar a los acomodadores
See you then.
y a los de la publicidad. Pues de una.
On your way? Or will you stay longer?
Calla. Espérate. No sé dónde voy. No sé dónde voy. Ya, con este tenemos una misión guapa, tú. Con este tenemos una misión chula, ¿eh? Con el pavo este. Aquí una misión. Yo no quiero misiones, solo quiero esto.
It's a material world.
Coño, pues sí que está lejos esto, ¿eh? ¿Estás seguro de que aquí hay gente? Esto será, ¿no? O esto está muy aburrido, esto pueden crear. A ver, es que me meto.
Good fight.
Donde no me llaman, como siempre.
Challenging me, or is it hell you want to face? A Witcher versus the Beast of Metina. Killer instinct versus primal rage.
You guys really from Nilfgaard?
He's from ploughing Metina, damn it! Not Nilfgaard. Raised by wild hounds on the windswept plains of Magdera. Brothers forged in bloodshed. Veterans of Metina's infamous filthy arenas. Who dares face the wild men of the south? Who will look the beasts in the eye?
Like to hire you to help out. We're staging a play.
Need us to kick some ass on stage.
Actually want you to usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked on stage.
Ah, vale, esto es lo que van a repartir a la gente en los asientos. Que no haya puya. Vale.
How about a wager? If I beat Hal, you'll come work for me, gratis.
See, Hal's no fan of mummies. Failed romance. Spare you the details.
¡Fua! Se pega un gancho, nene.
Something special to convince him. Here's an idea. Take us both on, same time. Fight of the century. A Witcher against the two-headed dragon of Metina.
What if I lose?
Oh, you'll lose. But we'll still do your little job. You'll just pay us double.
Venga, aquí no hay miedo, ¿eh? Ni me tocan, no me van ni a tocar. Ya verás.
Lose, and it stays with us.
Double your wages.
140, ¿eh? Hostias, 140, tío.
I get it back.
Now, finish him. Got something special like that.
No me van ni a tocar. Los pardillos. Son esos dos, ¿no? No tiene nadie, vale. Pues se monta casi. Joder, espérate, este pavo. Venga, toma. Ni. Que me. Pero que me hacían polvo, Que me hacían polvo, tú. Que me hacían polvo.
Man's speechless, but I can see it on his mug. Bugger likes it. Time we got some rest. We'll guard whatever you want. For free, eh, Al? Your coin? Have it back. And don't fret, we'll get there before any of the dancing starts.